For the last segment, I don't know if it's the last segment or not, we'll talk about money. See, these shows, when I do a show, I don't have anything written down. I just let the spirit move me. And I would interview a lot of people for the show. I like to do more interviews. One, it takes time, and I got to set it up, and I got to go over their house. I got to go in the street. It's just such a drag. And a lot of people I talk to, they don't even know the power of this internet thing. A lot of folks I know, they like, and especially older, I ain't got no email. I don't fool with that, Mom. Like, how do you mean you don't fool with that? I know people who are lonely. Young ladies in their 40s make good money. I ain't got a day for I'm lonely. Baby, you get on that computer, they got this YouTube and the Facebook and the this and the that and that and this, you know. I mean, you know, it's amazing. I mean, I put my phone number up and people call me. This woman called me a couple weeks ago from Atlanta, Georgia. And she talking to me and said, you talking to me like you know me. But I forget, when you watch me on TV, so a lot of people have never met me, but you see me on the YouTube for a while now on the computer, so you know me. I don't know you, but you know me. So they call me a mom. They be talking to me like, I mean, I don't even know y'all, but they talk to me because they know me. I don't know them, so I have to be nice. And if I don't, hey, by the way, and I've said this 10,000 times, if you called me and I did not call you back because I accidentally erased your message, or I just was busy, I'm busy. So don't get offended. People get mad. Mark, I called Mark one time and he didn't call me back. I'm like, you got to call me. Just give me a little time, especially on the week. I got free nights and weekends. I have more time to talk on the weekends than during the week. Listen, I got a US cellular phone here, and I went over my 1,000 minutes last month, and I had to beg for some minutes. They threw me a lifeline, a bone, because I've been with the service for so long. So I can't talk during the day. But definitely on the weekends, I have more time to chit-chat. Give me a call. Okay, let's talk about money. Let's talk about money. Reverend Knight was famous for saying, black power without green power is no power. I live in the African American community on the south side of Chicago. The south side of Chicago is very racially segregated, as you well know. You may have seen my video talking about that. You can go for 22nd Street on the south side, on State Street, which is the east-west dividing line here in Chicago. 22nd and State, straight south, almost 40 miles till you get to Crete. Crete, Illinois, like 40 miles, well into Will County, ain't nothing but African Americans. I would like to have a broader show, but this town is so segregated. It's pathetic. It's like we have a huge Latino community, and although I look Puerto Rican, I know nothing about the Puerto Rican community. I know nothing about the Mexican American community, only what I see on the TV. I know people are people, but there's some, there's some subcultures, cultures and subcultures. So I mainly have African Americans on my show because we're in segregated Chicago. Hopefully we'll change that. What I want to talk about was money. So the black community had was black power back in the day when I was a kid, but I love what Reverend Ike said. He said, black power without green power is no power. Even the most honorable Elijah Muhammad said, he said, if you follow him, I'll promise you money, good homes, and friendships in all walks of life. Let me say that slow. I promise you money, good homes, and friendships in all walks of life. So what I'm doing is, although I may not be, soul brother number one, I may not be, I may be more homogenized and less marginalized as we move into our 50s. we in our 40s now. If we in our 50s in a few years, so as we go into our 50s, I want to be rich. I want money. Lots of money. And I make no apologies. See, a lot of nationalists and black nationalists that I know, and pseudo-black nationalists and conscious people, they all have this poverty consciousness. They have this, they have a disdain for money. And the problem is really is they actually seem to have taken a vow of poverty. Because a lot of the nationalists or conscious African Americans, they're conscious, they're Afrocentric. But a lot of them taking a vow of poverty subconsciously because they know if they start getting some money, they become like the bourgeois Negroes they don't like. The bourgeois Negroes they attack. And I've been guilty of it too. I used to hate on Oprah and a lot of the people who had money. And not because they have money, because they have money and my perception is that they have the money and wisdom, but they care not to come back to the older neighborhoods and make the older neighborhoods better and really help the children underclass with some wisdom and knowledge. I'm trying to get away from all of that. But the point, a lot of people take a vow of poverty because they are afraid of becoming what they disdain. They are afraid of becoming like the people that they do not like. If they don't like money because a lot of African Americans who are successful have money and education. So they have money, so they don't want to become just like them. And you do run the risk of becoming just like them. One of my fears, here's my vision board, right? Y'all seen my vision board before? Yeah, let me go. It's right on the wall here. Let me bring it back out. Y'all laugh. See me in that big old house over there in Florida? And I may get me an apartment in LA at some point. I got this dream about I got Hollywood dream. I don't give me a car like that in a house like that. Y'all laugh. Let me put the vision. I'm gonna put the vision board back on the wall over here. So y'all laugh, and I've shown the vision board many times. You laugh at that stuff, but a lot of things I put on the walls over years, it's really come true. Okay, and yeah, obtainable goals. Like I want to go to Cincinnati. You know, Cincinnati used to be right on the wall. I want to Cincinnati. Maybe I should show Cincinnati on the wall here on the chroma key. Because I used to have a picture of Cincinnati that's from the newspaper on the wall. And then a couple of years ago, whenever it was, I went to a year and a half ago, I don't know. So maybe I'll show you a picture of Cincinnati. Y'all think I'm lying. And go to the YouTube and type in Mark Sims Cincinnati. You'll see a picture of me in Cincinnati. I was missing on the air in Cincinnati. So the point is that, and so that was an obtainable goal. Get in the car and just draw. You know what I'm saying? It takes a little time, a little money, a little vision. You go. Boom. So the vision board is cool. You should have one. But the point is that I want money. Oh, let's take a break. I'm rambling too much. Let me concentrate and let me take a break and I'll be back.